A Canadian surveillance plane has detected underwater noise in the area where rescuers are searching for a missing tourist submarine. The U.S. Coast Guard confirmed on Tuesday evening, but searchers have yet to find the source. Canada P-3 aircraft detected underwater noise in the search area. The first Coast Guard direct tweeted, as a result, ROVE operations were relocated in an attempt to explore the origin of the noise. Those ROVE searches have yielded negative results but continue. At a Wednesday press conference, Captain Jamie Frederick, response coordinates of USCG's first direct, said more P-3 aircraft detect noise Wednesday morning, and the search and rescue mission continues to explore the area where the noise were detected. ROVs are remotely operated vehicles, are unmanned vehicles that can search areas underwater and possibly have the capacity to recover undersea objects. The Coast Guard confirmation comes from a Rolling Stones report on Tuesday that searchers on a Canadian aircraft detected banging in 30 minutes interval coming from the area where the submarine went missing. The P-8 heard banging sounds in the area every 30 minutes. 4 hours later, additional scenario was developed and banging was still heard, said the email sent by the Department of Homeland Security National Operations Center obtained by Rolling Stones, but the Coast Guard would not confirm whether the noises were in fact banging and said they had not heard anything about 30 minutes interval. Carl from the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute said the pressure that the noise had been described as banging noise, but that noise are very complex in the ocean. You have to be an archaeologist, analyst, and you have to have contact. Hartsfield explained, they're trying to pull all the pieces together. They have to eliminate potential Madim sources other than the Titan. Another Tuesday night international meme said Sonaro picked up additionally feedback that was indicated hope of survivors. Richard Garadicax, president of the Explorers Club, tweeted on Tuesday evening that the club received information that likely signs of life have been detected at the site. He wrote that the club has much greater confidence that there is cause for hope based on data from the field. Two of the submarine passengers, British billionaire Hamish and Paul of France, are part of the Explorer Club. The search for the missing submarine tried its third day on Tuesday. The U.S. Coast Guard and Canada authorities have deployed a submarine ship, aircraft, and SONAR bayous in hopes of finding the vessel. The submarine, called the Titan, is run by OceanGate and was carrying a total of 5 people to see the Titanic shipwreck at around 13,000 feet deep under the water. Why would you want to do that? I just don't get that one. Me, I wouldn't do that. No, thank you. The people who are getting paid to go there, cool. You can show me what you're doing. If I was getting paid to go there and find research, sure. To go there on a whim in a random ship or vessel of some sort, no. Like, I want safety protocols. I'm a big baby, apparently. It lost contact with its mother ship on Sunday afternoon after more than an hour into its dive. I'm so sorry if these people have passed on, and I'm sorry to the family, and I hope that you all are okay, and I hope that you all are I hope, I don't even know. I just wish I could comfort you, but I know I can't. Past safety concerns regarding the Titan hull and its ability to withstand deep sea pressures have promoted fear that the submarine may have been breached, killing all passengers within. But there's also the possibility that the Titan is intact and that all five passengers are still alive. If that is the case, oxygen in the submarine is likely to last until Thursday afternoon, which was last Thursday. I will have facts up about. I will have other podcasts up about the Titan. So I've had some on my Acast. I put it on my YouTube channel, and I'm putting it on my Spotify. Cause this is just Also, the people who are related to the lady whose relatives were on the Titanic, I half get why you want to go, and half I'm like, I would not test fate like that. I am very, very boring person. Okay. Okay. Dead for five passengers on missing Titan sub. Its oxygen level runs out. These are articles I found, so please don't be too mad at me. Oxygen and time may have run out in the rescue efforts for five people aboard the submarine that vanished. It says some vessel or something that vanished in the North Atlantic tour on a tour to the Titanic wreckage. The Titan sub was also, by the way, don't go in anything named the Titanic, the Titan, whatever. Nothing with T's. No more T's for ships, please. It ain't good for any of us. Just no more T's. T's, I feel like the ocean doesn't like them. Okay. The Titan sub was estimated Tuesday by U.S. Coast Guard officials to have about 40 hours of oxygen left, and that length of time passed as of about 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Thursday, and an update prediction by the U.S. Coast Guard Wednesday says the Titan was likely to run out of oxygen at around 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Thursday. See, I don't even realize there's Eastern. I live with the ET, so it's weird to see it printed out. While the estimated for remaining oxygen were only approximately, and could vary based on a few hours or so. Officials had for days stressed the dire nature of finding the sub soon. Start the wait. What happens if rescue teams find the Titan? Search crews Wednesday expand the surface area in search and rescue mission to about twice the size of connection and 2.5 meters deep. Okay. Nicholas, professor of naval and marine energy at the University of New Orleans, told USA Today the vessel was likely lost power and that temperatures at the depth could be barely above freezing. Well, that's terrifying. If a lack of oxygen doesn't get them, I'm just going to call them X said, what's going to get them is going to be hypothermia. Someone did say their bodies would be well preserved because it would be like their mummies, which is the weirdest thing to me, but that's what I've heard. The 22-foot carbon fiber sub had a 96-hour oxygen supply when it departed on its journey at about 6 a.m. Sunday, according to David, an adversary to OceanGate, the deep sea exploration company that owns the vessel. The small craft owned by undersea exploration company OceanGate Expansion has been chronically the Titanic's decay at the underwater ecosystem around it very yearly voyage since 2021. The Titan was launched from an iceberg that was hired by Ocean icebreaker that was hired by OceanGate and formerly operated by the Canadian Coast Guard. The ship has freed dozens of people and the submarine craft to the North Atlantic wreckage site where the Titan has made multiple dives. Underwater noise detected in the area of the Titan wreckage on Wednesday gave hope to crew that the Titan was going to signal for help. Oh, I just got goosebumps. I don't normally get them. Thanks. Like, I feel so bad for these people, and I also feel like, who would get in that? If that is what they showed me, I'm like, I'm out. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya because this is insane. I would not be, like, for it. Underwater, okay. But recovery of the vessel will be difficult as crews will have to identify its exact location and then bring it to the surface if it's not still intact. Even if there's a survivor, reaching the Titan with rescue equipment is another complication, and it will likely take hours to bring to the surface. Dangerous conditions, difficult recovery, and ocean depths. Experts say the five patchers may be facing increasingly dangerous conditions that only worsen with each passing hour. Thank you for that. That's exactly what I would want to hear about my loved ones at that point. Oxygen levels will cause organ failure and loss of consciousness, according to Dr. Albert Rizzo, Chief Medicine Office of the American Lung Association. Even if no survivors are found because of oxygen, experts said recovery of the vessel will be difficult. Brianna, a professor at Farnham University School of Law and retired Navy captain, said if the Titan is at the bottom, like the Titanic, there is currently no equipment available to retrieve the debris. Great. They're freezing. Alexa, stop. Sorry, my Alexa went off.